Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Arknights reaction. Today we have one from Patreon Kieran. This is the Invitation to Wine lobby theme. I have touched on Invitation to Wine a little bit. I did an animation analysis on it a while back, but I haven't really heard any of the music from that event or anything really related to it that wasn't in the video. And they did say that this wasn't in the animation, so I probably have never heard it. So without further ado, let's go. Oh, all right. Ooh, okay. Need to get my mind in the right space. We're in this event. I remember what the visuals were like. I remember this character and where she was. I've had a lot of big, energetic, exciting songs recently. This one's a little bit more of a step back from that. Gorgeous melody, having that flute come in there. Ooh, nice swell. This is definitely calmer than recent songs. It's kind of nice, actually. It's nice to have a break sometimes, you know? It's always beautiful with the flute parts on these songs. Big swell. Accents of the brass. Man, this is such a change. It's been a while since I've listened to a song this relaxing. And this just like wholly beautiful all the way through, you know? God, has it been 3 minutes already? Really? That did not feel like it. Wow. Nice fade out. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. As I said at the end there, I really didn't feel like I had been sitting there for 3 whole minutes. That's how long that song was, and it felt like I just got there. I think it might have been because my energy was so high from the prior days that I kind of expected something a little bit more energetic, so I had to like pull myself back from that first. So that might be why it feels a little bit like it was too short, but man, I do think it's a good thing though when you have a song that you feel like you want to hear more of, like you never want it to end. That's a good trait. And even though I was sitting there and like getting my mind back into position, I still felt like I wanted to hear another at least 3 minutes of that song on loop. It was so relaxing. And maybe even if I'm not realizing it, maybe I needed that right now, you know? Like maybe I'm just feeling a little too jazzed for some reason. But that was another song where there wasn't a lot of percussion. Of course, there doesn't need to be, especially for something that was flowing so smoothly like that. Had all of the stringed instruments, both like Western and Eastern strings in there. Of course, had all those bamboo flutes being played throughout. beautiful sound. I'm always going to be a fan of this general family of music. Things like this just really pull you into yourself and make you feel like you need to reflect, even if you really don't at the moment. It's just like, man, it really does set something for your mind to just calm you down. Those big energetic swells don't really feel like you're going to be brought into a big, huge movement next. You know, you feel it softly drag you into the next movement, and you never really psychologically go, oh, here we go, we're getting big. You know, it's not the same kind of swell a more energetic song has. That might have something more to do with the tempo overall, but that's another point for this song being so beautiful and well done, is that you didn't feel any of that juxtaposition, that jarring moment of like, oh, what's happening now? I'm confused. They also added some really nice brass just hits underneath everything. I wouldn't call them stings so much because they were very heavy. I would just call them like, I don't know, they felt like giants' footprints, you know, like something that was big and weighted, but it didn't overpowered the rest of the song. It just helped everything move. But I really like it when they layer stuff like that, where you have like this really heavy bass section that kind of just hits while there's all of this treble up here taking up all that room in the melody and harmony areas. And it's just so clean. It kind of just takes your mind and sits you down, you know, like while you might have been floating through the other rest of the song, you know, all the spots around it where everything was a little high and flighty and really loose and soft. And then it adds that in there and it kind of brings you back down to ground you, and it makes you feel like you just centered yourself. I don't know. There's a lot to music like this that really gets to me, and I love songs that do that, and that's why I love this genre. It was just more of a shock personally, since I've heard so many big, bombastic, energetic songs recently, that this one being the exact opposite of that kind of caught me off guard, but definitely not in a bad way. And now I feel really relaxed. Like I could go to bed full peace right now. So I actually might do that soon. But I think that's about all I got to say for this one. So thank you again, Kieran, on Patreon for throwing this one in. It was a much needed change of pace in the moment. So I'm really happy that I heard it now. And if anybody has another song they want me to hear, lobby theme from this game, any song from this game, or any other game or property or artist, leave it in the comments down below and I will do my best to get to it. I usually prioritize ones with higher like counts first, just because it's easy to find them all. So if you got one, put it down there and see what happens. And other than that, if you like this video and you want to see more of me talking about music and whatnot, and you want to follow me and support me on all that, you know how to do that. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.